You know what? I hate that you said that. You know that's not the characters. Why would you be like that? Why would you do that? Hi, Jumpy. Not how we should start. Me coming back from a vacation. Not at all. Why are you like this? I should have a Fuko on, you know what? She's pretty great. Why are you like this? Hi, Jumpy. Hi. Jumpy! Ready. Mostly. It doesn't have any sound on the screen. Pause. It's kind of bothersome. So I guess I stopped in a cutscene. So when it came back, it starts in a cutscene. Which is so weird that that's where the autosave was. I don't know why I stopped at a cutscene.
My head.
What the? Shit! Clyde, get Deneb. She got out.
What? How on earth could
No
she?
time for that. Go get him.
Ow.
Oh yeah, we got kidnapped.
I'm out.
This is
who
not.
cares about Deneb?
Not playing
Do
Final
you
Fantasy
think
today.
Iverson gave a shit when she offed all our guys?
Huh? Wait, Iverson. Are you talking about the party? It wasn't us.
And now she's awake. Great.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Don't fall for her act. She came here to destroy us. Don't forget it.
What are they talking about? I'm not here to... We thought you were behind the attack. We...
Just can it? You can stop the little dance routine already? It's not gonna work on us. So spit it out. Why did your bitch of a prince betray us?
Don't defend yourself. Just don't. Have intimidate. How do you make more? There you go. Forgotten how to play.
You're gonna start by dialing it down a notch.
You can't talk to me
I could
like
care less.
This doesn't
It's
feel like
not you
defending
I've come
yourself.
to talk to.
You've gotta be kidding.
This feels like being rude.
Your boss.
Here. Miss Lewis, I presume.
Osborne. At last.
Well, you certainly are resourceful. Few people are able to escape from memory traps without assistance. Though I doubt you were able to escape with your memory unscathed. Let's put the matter behind us. Now that you're here and conscious, we'll be able to talk.
Why did you lock me up?
You represented a threat.
A threat? I just wanted to talk to you.
And why, pray tell? To explain the reasons for your prince's betrayal?
The prince is on edge. She thought you might have been behind the attack. But seeing your reaction, I'm guessing you're not.
I mean,
You're
they
putting
locked you
me
up.
in
That could still be seen as a reason.
awkward position. I would like to take you at your word, but that would mean putting what's left of my men in danger. If you're telling the truth, you're going to have to prove it.
We're not invisible right now. No, she's
Honestly,
very visible,
If I
Jumpy.
wanted to finish the job, do you seriously think I would have come all by myself?
Point well taken.
I don't have this many points,
Go
game.
on.
I'm gonna run out.
I'm listening.
You have to believe me. We're not responsible for the attack at the party. The prince will be relieved to know that you're all safe and sound.
If only that much were true. Many of our brethren were in attendance at that accursed reception.
You need a reason for my presence. The prince is worried about you. That's why I've been sent. To make sure you're safe.
Very well, my dear. I would like to believe that you're not here to
No.
finish the job as
It's
they
the man
say.
with 3 wives.
However,
That's a great
the idea
description.
that
No,
they
it's a Demon
sent
Slayer
you
shirt.
to help us. Iverson may
Tengen.
be
His name is
many
Tengen. Ray
things,
Chase. It's
but
Ray
she is
Chase.
most certainly not sentimental.
You're right. That isn't the only reason I was
I have a poster too,
Just
but
why
you can't see
are
it.
you here then?
for our alliance. I know these times are tough, but the prince wants to make sure our agreement still stands.
What agreement?
What do you mean, what agreement? The union you were supposed to celebrate at the party.
Be more specific. What were the particulars?
Oh, okay. I don't have
I'm not
any
sure I
persuasion
understand.
point. No,
You know
nope.
exactly
Nope,
what it was.
Jumpy, no.
Why are you asking me?
I want to know if I can trust you. Or if you're trying to pull one over on me with your eloquence. So please continue.
Don't know. I have no points for
I
persuasion.
won't lie to you. I have no idea.
Is that so?
I'm sorry. I'm just the messenger.
Precisely. You should
No, you
ask
haven't mentioned that. You
yourself
should
what
get more sleep.
That implies.
That the plumbing stuff's taken care of. You should sleep.
Was your prince expecting that I would negotiate with
Listen,
an
dude,
amateur?
I gave her
I
like
don't think she
points and
thought there
nothing.
was still
Listen,
anything to negotiate.
she's the
She
first
sent me
character
to
they gave me. I
confirm our
messed up a
alliance.
bit.
Not renegotiate the terms.
Then she has made a mistake. Look around you. This room used to be teeming with devoted kindred. We lost 3/4 of our people. Hartford has
Do that.
taken serious risks. In all regards, risks that are not on par with your prince's commitments. We demand compensation.
I see.
You are obviously not the most qualified to be having this conversation, but if you want to have some good news to take back to your prince, you're going to
Like,
have to
am I
come
allowed to
back
miss
to
two
the
and
table
still keep going?
and
Or is it if I
give
miss two,
us
it's
something.
over?
With all due respect, I don't think...
Enough small talk.
As if I miss this one,
What
I'll
is
the
your
two. Then
prince willing to give us
Fine.
to salvage this alliance and right the wrongs that she's caused us?
I mean, she doesn't want it. We could give him that. Okay. Hi, Bear. Everyone can see you.
I could get you a place on the prime.
And she doesn't want it, so I could just give it to him.
No. Say no more. I appreciate your gesture, but I
Never mind.
already have a seat on the prime.
Fine, I'm dumb. I don't know what I'm doing.
What?
You heard me right. Iverson already promised
Didn't
me a
know
place
that.
in the Primogen. It would appear that your prince has a rather generous hand in her distribution of
Her
seats.
face.
Finally, something we can agree on. Hazel would be willing to part with a sizable sum of cash.
Do you seriously think we're interested in your money? Who do you take us for? We were looking for handouts?
No,
I don't know what you
of course
want.
not. Forget about it. All right?
I've heard enough. There's no point in
Sure the
wasting any
maid
more
is?
time. If Iverson has no intention of reconsidering our agreement,
She didn't tell me
might
to
as
come here to
well
do that.
cut this
She just told me to come check on
conversation
you.
short. We refuse
This-
to discuss any plans for an alliance until we have received reparations.
Mr. Osborne, please. The Boston court is in shambles. If you would just wait a few days, the prince
I'm
could...
done waiting for anything. I gave you a chance to right your prince's wrongs. You wasted it. Now it's too late. We're
movement.
leaving, and so should you.
Deneb, please. You can't just walk away.
Yes, I can. If you look closely, you'll see that I'm already doing it. Now go. Go back to your prince. Present our terms. And make it clear that we will be opposed to unification until she reconsiders our arrangement. This conversation is over. Mr. Moses, please help Miss Lewis find her way out.
What I've discovered from this game is I'm bad at convincing anyone and I make bad decisions. The character I'm making good decisions at is the one with the kid. I forgot. Every time there's a continue screen. She has a lot available. Not that many. It was a lie. Give her a lot of these ones. Can't convince anything. Bear can't stream. Not capable of it.
Mom, have you ever been here before?
No, this place is a rental pumpkin. It was just for the party.
Oh. Do you know what happened?
No, that's what we're here to find out. But we have to be very careful. Do you remember our rules for when we go out?
Yes. I become invisible and don't touch anything.
That's a big girl attitude. You can walk around as long as you don't stray too far.
And if there's any sign of trouble, I wait for you outside?
That's it.
You don't
We
even
make a
sit in
great
my
team,
chair. It wouldn't be
Sweet
much of
Fangs.
an attempt.
The police are here. Shit. That's a bad sign. Remember what we said?
I would like for them to
No wandering
explain
off.
Yes, Mom.
why in this
I'm a
game
big
the
girl.
kid thing's okay, but in the other Vampire
Okay,
Masquerade
then.
games, vampire
Where are
children
you,
are not
Richard?
great. Oh, these doors open. New one. Okay.
I'll still go and relieve a colleague later.
Yeah, we're all gonna need breaks and breathers.
I've never seen anything like it, have you?
Meet
I've
people.
had to exhume a few old
Here.
bodies over the years.
Good
but
to
I
know.
never thought I'd stumble across a cemetery full of them in an apartment downtown.
Me.
Stop! You can't come through here!
Hi, I live in the building and I was told to come give a statement.
You need to go down to the precinct to give your statement, ma'am. Only law enforcement is allowed here.
Oh, I hadn't understood that. Thank you.
Have a pleasant evening.
There's no way I'm gonna get access if I'm not one of them.
Cat.
You shouldn't be out, and especially not here.
Trying to.
Move along.
Great. Now I just need to find a secluded spot.
Hello! Thank you for the follow, by the way. I saw that right before I streamed. I was like, who followed me on my vacation? I was like, oh! Thank you. How are you today? What? This one.
This should do the trick.
They just saw your face. How does this work? They just saw your face. Wait a minute. All you did was put on a uniform. This is not how disguises work, game. Thank you. It was fun.
Sorry, but we got a full house. Officers tripped
That's
over
good.
each
I'm
other
glad to
already.
hear that.
Only forensics is allowed in the crime scene.
And the feds, of course.
No sweat. It was just in case you needed help.
Do they not recognize her face?
I should find a uniform I can use to get in.
Your face looks exactly the same. You changed nothing.
This isn't rocket science. Keep it simple.
Or I could just be invisible.
You're taking
Alrighty.
over the investigation.
Alrighty,
We'll put all
perfect.
the
I'll be
stabbing
doing the
victims
quarry,
in
so
crates
even
and
better
send them
horror
out to the
action over the weekend.
Exactly.
Do you have any idea what happened?
Yeah, I understand if you're
Some
busy.
kind of
Totally
cult,
cool.
right?
At the moment, we're more inclined to think.
Have a good day. Thanks again for the follow. So sweet of you.
We're gonna need backup.
We'll get them.
Bye.
It's taking forever.
Have a good day. Awkward disguise system. What?
Richard, he sensed me. He's here. But something's wrong.
Who's Richard? I love that you don't change anything about your face.
Good evening, officer.
Gentlemen,
Ah,
all these bodies. What the hell happened? Body bags. What could that mean?
that there's dead people. Sorry, what?
I just got here. Can you fill me in?
I've never seen anything like it.
It's a real bloodbath in there.
Do we know what happened?
Captain Paulson thinks it looks like some kind of goddamn cult. But I've heard the feds talking about terrorists.
Oh, cool, I didn't need to use any of my points. That's good.
The feds are here already?
They showed up the minute we got here. We didn't even get a chance to see everything.
How'd they get here so fast?
They know who did it, obviously.
Do you really think it's terrorists?
It's weird, but hey, it could be.
There are guys who are burned to a crisp, dismembered, beaten to a pulp.
With those guys, you can expect anything these days.
What do we know about all these bodies?
Those are the ones we can take down already.
The ones that were stabbed in the chest need to be put in crates and moved to the balcony.
The feds will process them. We are not allowed to touch them.
Stabbed how?
Looks like some kind of sacrifice. They all got stabbed in the heart, it looks like. But if you want to make yourself useful, go see Paulson.
Where is he?
You just missed him. He just went into the living room.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna take a look around.
Very good of your job if you don't, like, check her verification and make sure she actually works for you.
Body bags. What could
Stop
that
saying
mean?
that. Stop saying that. Someone shot in here. Not gonna comment on that. Apparently I'm the only one who notices that. It's fine.
Sorry, but I'm busy.
There was a run button and I don't remember it.
Ugh! There's so much blood.
Right, she's the one that is really allowed out around people and stuff.
You're losing control.
It's all this blood. I need to focus.
Mom, are you feeling all right?
Yes. Don't worry about me, Pumpkin.
Mom, please. I'm going to be sick. All this
No
blood
Mrs. Oh, jeez.
feels so strong.
Crap. She feels as bad as I do.
I want to leave, Mom. I'm scared.
Her points go up and mine do, but her other ones don't. Too. Her success rate.
Hey, you're okay, Halsey. Time out. Let's just calm ourselves down.
It's so awful, Mom. My tummy really hurts.
Look at me.
Why would someone do this to them?
My precious little sugar fangs. Look into my eyes. I'm right here. We'll take it slow, okay? Each step forward, we take together.
Okay, Mom.
We have to try and think of something else when that happens. I've got an idea. Let's play a game.
Here? In the middle of all this?
Why not? We can just pretend they're not here, right?
But
We could
send
play
her
Riddle Me
outside.
This.
Are you sure? You know I'm pretty good at solving riddles.
Me too. I've got one. Riddle me this. What makes a good slave but a poor master?
Oh, that.
Let me think. What about a thin blood? He does what he's told, but if he were to embrace someone, it wouldn't be that good, and...
You're way off. You lose.
I give up. What's the answer?
The answer is fire.
You're actually giving me a riddle.
When you're its master.
But if you lose control and it becomes your master, well, then that's bad.
Do you think it's silly?
Of course not. It's extremely clever, Sugarfangs.
Can't you feel all that blood everywhere? Are we going to be hungry like this the whole time?
We'll figure something out. Say, I was thinking, we haven't played a game together in ages.
I know. I miss our games.
Why don't you think up a riddle for Mom to solve?
I mean, we just failed the last one. You really
Okay.
want her to think up another one?
Hunger like that. Not now. Not here. A vessel with more holes in him than a junkie. We're off to a good start. Blood. Kinds were killed here. A glass of wine with traces of cherry-flavored lip gloss. A glass of wine with traces of cherry-flavored lip gloss.
Ah, never mind. Or when I said that.
There are casings everywhere. And they're all large caliber. Blood. Donors were killed here. And not just one. R.D. Richard Dunham. It's one of his old briefcases.
I recognize it.
Take all of it. This is all mine now.
It could be important.
Oh.
I still have work to do, sorry. This area is sealed.
A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies.
All right, guys. Listen up. The feds are taking over the investigation. So don't touch a thing. Put all the stiffs with stakes through their hearts out on the balcony. They'll take care of it. All right, go. You know what you have to do.
Shit. I have to find Richard and fast.
All said and done, it's probably better that the feds are handling this case. They have more resources to solve it.
Yeah, and the means to analyze everything we've already taken out to them on the balcony.
Just find him.
I've never seen anything like it.
There's a note.
Gimme.
I wonder what surprise Jara had in store for him.
Sounds like something cute.
I'm a good girl.
Traces of cocaine. I guess it was that kind of party. Looks like it was made by a shotgun blast. And we're not talking 12 gauge, but something bigger. Someone wanted to make sure there would be no survivors. Burn marks. Incendiary bullets. Really? Someone's hunting vampires. There's been wine in this glass. And there's a trace of lipstick. Cherry lip gloss? Yuck. Same scent as on the glass in the lounge.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
So there's just these three left to bring down? At this security level, yes, Agent Olsen. Do you know how much time we got left to get this done? I've got no idea. I see. And the missing Delta? No. We still haven't found him.
I can't copy any far away. The cocaine party. Probably the cocaine was for the human.
We'll be here. Only
I don't know if that makes
and their assets are
any
allowed in
better,
this
but-
area. Sorry.
I find her.
LR3. There was a container here earlier.
But I need another room. It said there should be 2 rooms.
Can I get a huggy after this?
Oh no.
What's going on? I can sense your hunger. What's going on?
Don't walk towards your child.
Shit!
Stop walking
Starting
towards him.
again.
Mom, are you okay? Do you feel weird too?
We've already had that talk, Halsey, my love. Don't look at it. So, have you come up with another riddle for me?
Yes, I've got one.
I'm listening. It It's not too hard, is it?
No. Riddle me this. I fear the sun more than anything, and the mortals have been fighting me since forever. If they catch me, they keep me in a box. Who am I?
That's an easy one. It's death. The vessels put it in a box, in the dark.
You were overthinking.
God dang it! I underthought it last time.
That's not it.
Overthinking?
I underthought it last time. This time I overthought it. Jesus.
Not death, then.
It's the cold. It's kept in the fridge, and the vessels...
That was the other one I looked at.
That's a pretty good one, don't you think?
Why?
Wow, you were so right. I was way off.
I
Aussie
overthought it.
schoolers, 1 more point.
And 0 for Mom.
But I haven't said my last word. I'm not giving up.
Are you feeling funny too?
Yeah, I need to eat someone.
Are you... hungry?
I'm almost done, okay? Let's just keep playing.
That is...
The hunger. It's too strong. Damn it!
Haha! What is it? Back. Oh. Wait, let's... Way too many... Track this on the floor.
And of course, I'm the one who's got to start collecting it all.
Follow me. It will take a minute.
All right.
But you weren't gonna take him to a room? I was trying to take him to a room. Okay, that didn't happen. Just right in front of everyone. It's cool. There was a bathroom 2 feet away. Fine. Oh, she did take him to the bathroom. Okay, it did not give for the cutscene of him following me at all. A lot of things to track. I feel that. I mean, one of the characters has already killed the police. Just do it again. I need to decide which is important enough.
Left in there?
Follow. This one might not lead to anywhere. Or
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
There's been wine in this glass. And there's a trace of lipstick. Cherry lip gloss? Yuck.
that first one didn't lead us.
Same scent as on the glass in the lounge.
Leads to one of the coffins. Don't know if this is her person?
Dust. No. Smells like burnt leather. Ashes. Ashes.
Can someone come and bag a briefcase in the kitchen?
A briefcase? Shit out of luck. I'm out of large-size evidence packets.
Soap, right?
Lavender soap.
I think that would help at all. I feel like lavender soap is an important thing.
A pouch stained with wine. Himiko Izanami. Now I remember. She turns vessels into marionettes during parties.
Like she's back.
Somebody spilled wine on this bag.
Sit down. Oh my gosh. So needy. Sure.
Miley was supposed to speak. Or rather, flatter Hazel.
We're just looking for Robert.
Someone must have tried to mop up a stain with it.
Helped with the origins of the scent.
Huh, a cotton towel that smells like lavender soap and wine.
So, check with Robert, which there was a note. Rain. Oh, it was Edward and Jara. Okay.
This investigation is going to take a while.
A tape from actually listen to. That is a huge kitchen sink.
A briefcase.
What is it?
It's a small suitcase. We put important papers and pumpkin.
Jara?
There's a name engraved on it. More.
Jara?
That rings a bell.
It's too high. I can't reach them.
What do we have here?
Tons of evidence. Do you know if the team from Forensics LPU has shown up yet?
No, I don't.
I need them to process the briefcase I found. And the invoice that was with it.
An invoice?
Yeah, for some glass tubes. Address to some warehouse over on Cellar Street.
Shit. There's a red salon in that district. We've got to hand it all over to the feds. I can do it.
I already gave them the address. They'll probably send a team to investigate when they're done here.
I've got to warn Hazel.
That. The form.
No trace of explosives. One of ours must have gone through it. Maybe trying to escape?
You can't come through here. Sorry. I haven't finished collecting evidence.
Likeliest code that.
It's the reference of the container that was here.
Go to. I mean, out there. Ashes.
So little food for so many people.
Pinot Noir. I think I used to like this wine. A vessel. Dead. A bracelet. No, that's a broken handcuff.
I look at the phone.
No,
I don't want you to. Don't do this to me. Iverson's. Bunch of codes. Oh, Jason.
What could be in this briefcase?
Yeah. any of these codes. Where's my notebook? I need to write things down. Highlighter will do. Bear.
Given how upscale the place is, I'm sure it was a question.
Because you wouldn't have said lives with Brute, you would have said loved by Brute if it was me. I also like cream cheese and should stream more often lately. But no, it's Bear. Bear should not stream though. Write these down. I think it's the last code because the last code doesn't have a name.
People.
The last code. Oh yeah, then who is it? Because it's not me. Because I do more than live with Brute. It's not Jelly's favorite, that's for certain. Oh.
It could be in this briefcase.
Likes Dad more. Definitely a daddy's girl. Okay. I don't know if beloved is a word that fits. So I think it's the last code. Because the last code didn't have
the place is.
name.
I'm sure it was a question of course.
Of course. It needs a code. Let's see what's
Big brain. Last one didn't have a name.
Better not leave that here. Otherwise they'll trace it back to us.
You should close the briefcase. Okay. Don't look at me. Are you gonna close the briefcase to be a little bit less suspicious? I have the other uniform, but I probably should. Also, I don't really love cream cheese. It's
Hands on
okay.
deck can't hurt. What's happening? What's happening to you?
Mom.
Yes?
Come on, please.
Sorry, I'm on a tight schedule.
We're done with the photos. Now we need to collect samples.
All right.
Very demanding for attention today. You'll be pleased to know we gave him a treat. Lobster, he ate it all at once. Knock my glasses off my face. That to my computer. Knock it off. Damn it. You could just sit down. A bit less awkward. Ow.
Sorry, I haven't finished bagging this sample. Where are you taking me, Pumpkin?
I told you I'd be a big girl, but it's really hard. I really don't feel good. Not even a tiny bit. It's all this blood.
Me either, Pumpkin. It's not easy. Let's take a little time out then. Weren't you supposed to be coming up with a riddle for me?
Oh yeah.
You loved it.
I forgot.
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Okay, but it's the last one, alright?
Cross my heart, Pumpkin.
So, riddle me this. If the child of Hazel Iverson is the sire of my child, who am I to Hazel Iverson?
What?
Could you repeat that,
Oh my
please?
god.
If the child of Hazel Iverson is the sire of my child, who am I to Hazel Iverson?
There. I don't know. A blood.
Well, if you embrace Hazel Iverson's child, you'd create a blood bond with that kindred and...
But Mom, you know you can't embrace a kindred. If you could, then you'd have lots of
Why are you doing
sires.
this to me?
That's right. Your riddles are tough, Pumpkin. Now tell me already.
Easy peasy. The sire of my child can only be me.
Of course. I get it now.
And so, if Hazel Iverson is my sire, then I am her child.
I would have never figured it out.
I'm all out of ideas, Mom. There's too much blood everywhere.
Yes, I know.
And also, I mean, Mom, I don't want to see Richard.
You can stay outside if you want. I'll hurry up.
I guess.
We've got to
They
hang in
sound
there.
to kill people in.
I don't want to disappoint Hazel.
I eat you.
Come on.
They're all in
I have to
protective
find
suits,
Richard.
so I'd have to find.
Hey there. Perfect timing. You the explosives expert I called in for?
No, I just got here. I'm backup.
I'm upset about it because it makes him sick.
I'm a specialist in bloodstain pattern analysis.
Blood spatter expert, huh? Well, you've come to just the right crime scene. Let me brief you on the zone we're clearing now. We've got a stiff in the room on the right. Looks like he died from blunt force trauma. Anyway, we've got orders to pack them up as is for the feds. Don't bother with the report. They're taking care of everything.
All right, then.
In the room on
I
the
still need
left,
a
there's a
fed.
corpse we need to analyze.
No.
But I'm warning
I'm
you,
upset
it's a
because
room
it's
analysis.
in the container, and then
People
once
who
he
do this
eats,
are crazy.
once he licks it, I have to
Default
throw the
priority,
entire
just
thing
check the
away.
boxes.
I'll
The
get
same
started
reason I get
immediately.
upset with him when he tries to steal her chicken nuggets. Like, now she can't eat them. Not supposed to have human food at all.
Ah, finally, the cavalry. Thanks for coming.
It's a good turn if I can take a look around here alone to myself. There should be a body here. There's a coat on the ground. A vial of some sort of chemical. Fibrinogenodine, BB. Sunrise Group, London. That vial must have been screwed onto something.
That's by the way.
Some sort of whip. With blood on it.
Oh, this must have been Jaya's room. Doing for her husband.
Wet clothes.
I think what that was, it's the gunshots. Foam popping out. It just looks so weird.
Not a room was spared.
Looks like someone's missing an arm.
Alrighty.
Torn off. Oh, Jara could have done that. There should be a body here. There's a coat on the ground. Have you learned anything?
I'm just getting started. Well, actually, it has been an hour already. There's just so much evidence to collect.
What do you think happened here?
We're still missing some pieces, but in this room, there are definitely signs of violent struggle. And there's definitely been torture.
Torture?
Judging by the condition of the body suspended above the bed, I'd venture some S&M session gone wrong.
I see. Alright, why don't I bag this room? How far'd you get?
Examine the spatter trajectories. Get us enough data to calculate spray velocity. We'll need it. I'll keep collecting samples of blood and body fluids.
Alright.
The body that was literally in front of my face, but I was looking down the whole time.
That's a knife wound. Bringing a knife to a gunfight? This one's missing fingers. They took him for dead. He's barely breathing. It's the code for a body they must have picked up.
This one. They outlined it in here.
It's the reference of the container that was here.
I'm gonna tell anyone he's not technically.
Shit. Richard.
Found him. The disguise on in case someone walks in.
Take it slow. They sure did a number on you.
They're here. They found us. Before I knew it hit me. I had a stake in my heart. I've never seen anything like it. These mortals. Unafraid of us.
Shh, gentle.
You shouldn't be here. You should be at the Institute.
Calm down. What happened here?
The mortals who are here, it's the Second Inquisition.
What makes you say that? Are you sure?
Yes, there's even a man of the cloth in charge of them. Monsignor Stanford. They mowed us down like so many blades of grass. All of us.
So, they found us.
We have to go warn the others.
Wait. There might still be kindred here. We can't leave them behind.
This is insane. It's irresponsible.
The prince asked me to find Miley. But I need your help.
Miley? Well, now I understand. The prince had you released against my orders, and she sent you here. And you'd rather obey her? She's using you. There's no way I'll help. Ask her for help since you're here for her.
I don't want you to go back to sleep at the Institute. Please don't leave me all alone again.
Good. Come.
You didn't show up at the Elysium. I thought you might need help.
Now, isn't that ironic? The doctor needing help from the patient.
But I was right, was I not?
Yes. That's not the question. It's obvious that Hazel is manipulating you.
She cares about me. I don't see why it's an issue.
Does she care about you or about your premonitions?
That argument doesn't hold water. Hazel's not the first person to take an interest in our gifts. Princes have always sought glimpses of tomorrow to better rule their domains. Take Quentin King, for example.
Yes, I know. She wants to separate you from me, I'm sure of it. What has she been telling you about me?
Mom, you're not going to tell him about me, right? He never wants us to be together.
Is the little girl not a real little girl? Is she all in our head?
She believes that Halsey should be under my care.
Proof of point.
And that I alone should decide what's best for her.
Don't tell me. She's here with you.
Of course she's with me. I couldn't just leave
I was
her.
talking about something else, not the girl.
This is just getting
Their fucking
better
options
and
don't
better.
actually fit what they say.
Right. It's a good thing I keep my emergency kit at the prince's apartments.
Why?
I'll give you a dose once we're back there. That should be enough to get you back to the Institute.
You see? I knew it. He's always scolding us.
All is well. I'm doing better. I promise.
I sincerely hope you're telling the truth. I only want what's good for you, you know.
I know.
Well, it is
That makes
already
sense if the
something
little
if
girl
you
is
feel
just in
better.
her head.
Hazel should have respected my instructions.
Because then she didn't actually turn a kid.
She should have followed the treatment I
Which still
prescribed.
follows the
That's
guidelines
all.
of the universe
This
that the
issue
first
is not
game
over.
set up.
I will have words with her. Let's get out of here.
You go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Felicia, that's not what
You want me to trust you, but you don't trust me.
It's not that. I'm just worried about you.
Get going. The clock is ticking.
You can, at the very least, let me help you. Here, with this, you should be able to temporarily impersonate anyone.
Beds, because it's the only place I can't go.
I'll find Miley and catch up to you, okay?
She was with me when they attacked us.
She was?
Yes, she was injured, but she managed to escape down the hallway. I heard them capture her. I can still sense her. She's hurt. But she's still here.
Thank you. Come on, we don't have a
You
minute to
the
spare.
wine one?
Oh, and tell them they have the address of the Red Salon on Cellar Street.
We should expect a second attack there. I must inform the court. Be careful. I'll be counting the minutes until you return to us.
With Richard's help, I'll be able to find Miley for Hazel. A reinforced container that locks from the outside.
Whoever the feds are.
Not commonly used to store mortal bodies.
Vampires they put in those cases. Heads being. This hallway is where she went out? Oh.
A cigar. Barely smoked. That's where it was stubbed out. A stake. There's no doubt about it. This is for us. There's been blood in this glass. I never understood wasting vessels like that.
Ran out in the hallway.
I think these golden tubes are so pretty. Don't you?
Well, Pumpkin, that's one way of seeing them.
Eat someone? Anyone and I'll automatically go.
There's a lot of evidence to process.
So?
Nothing. A photocopier and some office supplies.
No corpses anywhere?
No.
It's the only room without a body. But it sure smells like...
Come with me over there. Of course.
Whoops. I let go. Game decided not to let go. Body will be found eventually. I'm sure we will be done before that even us.
We're not gonna get done for a while.
I go into a room to change outfit, I think.
There's so much. Go on. More hands on deck can't hurt.
right ahead.
Acted like I was gonna.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Here we go. I wonder what's hiding here. Someone snipped a cigar here. Oof, this thing reeks. Whoever smoked it must have left a trail of stink behind them.
Person we're trying to find.
So, has forensics processed the bedrooms?
Yeah, I think so. They,
You think so?
Isn't there anyone here that can inform me about anything? I've been asking for an hour.
I must give Monsignor an update detailing how long this is going to take. Let's not keep him waiting then.
But the local police are very...
Just tell them Agent Olson sent you. And we will see how high they are willing to jump.
We still have bodies to evacuate and samples to recover.
You bet. You can count on me.
We have to evacuate these 3 containers.
Where are you evacuating them to?
Long Island, Monsignor Stanford's orders.
So that's where they're hiding then. I wonder why all the trouble.
He wants to take his time with those specimens. He won't have time for it here. Anyway, whenever you take one down, just let me know which one, okay? I'll make a note of it in their file.
Sure, fine. There are files, you said?
Yeah, Monsignor brought their files over so we could check off the ones we captured.
Oh yeah, right. And they've got files on us? It's a fucking nightmare.
So I'm guessing we can only leave with one.
Emmett Olson. What's he going to do with that? A box. Huh. There's a note on this one.
Hey, you! Come give me a hand. We have specimens to move.
Here are the containers Richard told me about.
I have to find the one that Miley's in.
Holy shit. Everything's been burned.
How would we know?
Everything.
Mine might be the...
Stanford was right. We brought down some high-value targets.
Yeah, I guess. Your clock is ticking down. Organs. Are they cutting us up into pieces?
Don't touch those papers.
Shit. There are names on these files. I'd better get him out of here so I can take a look.
Don't bother with that. Those are Stanford's files.
It brings paperwork on a job like this?
Yes. So his novice can record whether they were captured or exterminated.
If they have intel on us, I have to find out what they know. His novice is busy, and...
Agent Olson's got a lot to do. But he's handling it himself.
I needed to see him anyway. I'll just take them to him.
Don't bother. He'll pick them up on the way to see Stanford.
Olson wants to know how much longer it will take to finish up so we can leave. So, a little help would be welcome.
I get it, but I have orders already. There isn't anything I can do about it.
I'm gonna go talk to their forensics team. Could you liaise with the police officers?
Sure thing. I just hope they'll cooperate.
There's no reason they shouldn't.
Fine. I promise to go and see him, soon as I finish up with this.
Finally. Now I can take a look at those files.
Nope, not
more boxes.
Get the file.
Targets. Numbered. With names. They even have a file on Richard. I think that's Dijon's child. Oh! Miley! They haven't taken her yet.
little code.
Jara, already evacuated. Oh, Miley. They haven't taken her yet.
Just in case it.
Targets. Number. I think that's Dijon's.
49.
Oh, Miley. They haven't taken her yet. No way I'm letting them keep that. Something to dip someone into. Must be for the kind.
Sorry, I don't have the time.
They showed no mercy. They burned both juice bags and kindred alike. Wow. Am I seeing this right? They're collecting us. Dust. They didn't just kill neonates. I wonder who that was.
Okay, so we can cross out that the outline with dust was definitely not.
Rotting flesh. That kindred
not
had been
dead.
embraced recently. More boxes. Bingo. The files of everyone they're taking away.
R3. I say that wouldn't. Then it's this. Because she did run from a bedroom. Let's see whether she was hurt or. Feel like Miley's probably not going to.
Which one is Miley in? I sense something. It's coming from over there.
Mom! It's dangerous. I know it.
Stop. You can't go in there. Monsignor's standing orders. No interruptions.
So Stanford is back there.
But I just wanted to...
It's too dangerous, and you know it. If you've got something to give him, tell Olson, his novice.
Suit yourself. But remember I warned you.
If I decide to go in there, I'd better be Olson.
Oh, like what is?
Guess they could use it as an excuse to add a door.
catch for a single operation.
Agent Olson?
Yes?
And I'm guessing Monsignor Stanford's not the type you want to piss off, right?
Indeed. But it is that same unwavering attitude that will one day save us all. These monsters are a corruption, and only the incorruptible can defeat them.
Speak for yourself, monster. I guess.
He doesn't enjoy it. But it is his calling to purify the world.
And to think they say I'm special. I was just thinking that it might be faster if I just went to tell Monsignor myself.
That's out of the question. He abhors being interrupted by anyone except myself.
But
I'll do it. I'm the only novice here.
Novice? So they have ranks.
It's for your own safety. Trust me. We know so very much, and still so very little about those we...
In the background doing.
You know that I'm a novice, like yourself.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
You think that Monsignor would let me help him?
Absolutely not. It's clear that I'm the only person he trusts here.
He's touchy, apparently. All right, I'll let you get back to work. Perfect. Thanks, Olson.
Before.
Yes?
No, never mind.
Mom!
Halsey, Mommy knows what she's doing. Go wait for me at the elevator. I'll be right there.
You took your time, my son. Oh, interesting. I would never have imagined that one of you would have the gall to approach us so closely. I see you.
But
And yes, we have come to Boston. Your kind doesn't stand a chance. How do you think we found you tonight?
Well.
In St. Leopold's name, we will find you all, to the very last.
Am I still gonna be able to get Miley out, or did I mess that up? Well, okay.
So the prince wasn't too disappointed?
She didn't express her gratitude, at any rate.
With you, she must not be used to failure. The others were pretty surprised, in fact.
Were they?
Some of them think you're not as motivated as you used to be.
I just killed a bunch of people.
They
I think I'm
you're
very motivated.
tired. They're wrong, aren't they?
Doubting me should not become a habit, Fang. I shouldn't have to reassure you.
Unfortunately, I'm not the one who needs to be reassured. You didn't tell me what was in those files you gave the prince.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
To make up your own mind about something, the best way is to go to the source. And apparently, Jason Moore is well informed.
I see. You'll have to be patient, Fang.
Do you think that this setback will be an issue for our plans to...
A favor from the prince wouldn't have hurt. But it's not the be-all, end-all in determining your fate. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I just want to get it over with. Like when you're going into finals.
Even if there's no going back?
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
It is.
Your child? Beryl Underwood. Did he have any second thoughts?
I don't want to discuss it.
He's your only child, so I wondered how it went. Well, could you enlighten me?
Beryl is very different from you. He always has been. I was blind. It won't happen again. Beryl would have begged me to get what he wanted. Your patience reassures me. I'm making the right choice with you.
You seem to really have a problem with him.
Yes, and that's why you must stay away from him.
This separation between you, what caused it?
Don't dig too far into it. You know this is something I don't discuss.
That's too bad.
I'm not one to beat around the bush, especially on a matter like this. So either be frank with me, or be silent.
I'm sorry, it's just that it's not easy for me.
I'm listening.
Beryl asked me to come by and see him.
Did you?
I didn't think anything bad could happen. I actually thought that...
You ignored what I told you. Don't ever do that again. What did he want with you?
Nothing in particular. He wanted to get to know me. He told me about Seattle, the Camarilla. He was just being nice, that's all.
Beryl isn't nice. He's dangerous. I'm going to have a word with him.
But...
Wait here.
Just one more, and then you can go rest.
All right.
Where would he be?
Any news here?
Everyone is stressed out. I've never seen anything like it. They're all talking in hushed voices. They barely dare to look at each other.
People and their moods. I'm not interested in that.
I saw them take one of Jason Moore's bodyguards below. To question him, I imagine. That could be of interest to you. Say, how are things with the girl?
Excuse me.
It's Zhu Feng, right?
She's not a girl.
Things going okay?
The interest certain people have taken in her has given me cause for concern.
Maybe that's something you should talk about with the person in question. Do you think you'll embrace her soon?
As soon as possible, once the prince gives me permission.
You met Fang at MIT, didn't you?
Yes, I went to see her.
How did that go?
I told her I was the CEO of a company that wanted to take sustainability seriously.
Smart.
She didn't reject the idea. She took it as a challenge. I liked that about her. She did everything she could to bring about a real change in me. She would be an incredible asset for the kindred.
I've never embraced anyone.
How come?
The story of my life, and my unlife. I have no progeny, mortal or otherwise.
By choice?
Yes and no. When things weren't so strict, I could have asked, but I didn't have anyone in mind. Not like you and Fang. Now it's too late, as I've clearly been made to understand.
You shouldn't have any regrets, Sylvia. Sometimes your progeny can be quite a disappointment.
I've already heard that from my own parents. Be that as it may, I hope the prince will allow you to do it.
I don't know.
I hope last night isn't weighing on you too heavily.
I'm all right.
The prince won't base her decision on just that. You've already proven your worth, Mr. Bazori.
We'll see about that. I'd better be going.
See you.
Is not many places to actually go.
A message from Caius. Need you downstairs. Urgent issue. Bad timing. I'm going to have to choose. Help Caius or speak with Beryl.
I mean, yes. Trusted you with what? Bitter. Place. Would rather help Caius. But
We're waiting for Mr. Leto's signal. Until then, if you have any questions, save on. Got it?
No problem.
Great. Weren't you the one who was doing surveillance on the Roxbury bunch?
No, doesn't ring a bell.
You all look alike.
yes, I'll be right back.
want a report on his activities pronto. I don't like the sound of that at all. Oh, there you are. Follow me, please. We'll speak in private.
You wanted to see me?
Happy to see you, Caleb. We don't usually let anybody down here, but I can bend the rules for you.
To what do I owe this honor?
I need you. Something's come up. On the night of the attack, someone sent a message to an unauthorized recipient.
Do you know who it was?
Not now, but I will soon enough. Otherwise, the prince will have my head. Caleb, I need your help. I get the feeling that it's all connected. It's too huge to be a coincidence.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Jara Drory.
What you're telling me is extremely serious. I hope you have proof.
If I did, do you think I'd be asking for your help? But I wouldn't accuse her unless I had serious doubts. Think it through carefully. For starters, she's one of the few who knows how the system works.
She'd be able to cover her tracks, wouldn't she?
Maybe. But maybe she made a mistake.
According to our intel, Jara may have been captured.
She was caught in her own trap. Anyways, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, if you want to call it that. In my place, under the current circumstances, I can't really go poking my nose in her business.
And I can.
Nobody will bother you. I'm not asking for much. Just take a look in Jara's room to see if you can find anything that ties her to any of this. And if you could do it quickly.
Why?
Because I'm about to erase a ton of data. It's the Code Red protocol. And since Jara vanished, the prince wants her personal data to disappear along with her. That doesn't give us much time. You in?
I could maybe go and take a look around.
Great. I found a key to her room. Take it.
Found a key.
It's our last chance to recover the data from Jara Drory's computer before everything disappears for good. Just insert this thumb drive and it will download everything I need. If she betrayed us, I'll know.
Fine. I'll go see what I can find.
Thanks. One last thing.
Uh-huh.
If you could keep this just between you and me.
Fine.
And don't come back to see me here. It's supposed to be sealed. It'll look suspicious. I'll send in an engineer after you. Give him the drive when you're done, but don't tell him anything. We have to keep this between us.
As you wish.
Where's Miss Drory?
The council.
There's no point in insisting.
The prince didn't ask you for your opinion.
Hazel can't just ignore me and then call me in like this. Now get out of here before I make your blood boil.
Mr. Siaka, you're taking a big
Let's see if Caius was right.
Often.
Jara has always been wary of new technology.
Regular option between options.
Jara always was old-fashioned. Whatever's in this box must be...
Oh, it wasn't a coffin, it's a box. Right, and then there's...
Jara was conducting her own investigation. There is no way Caius would be expecting that. It appears Caius was wrong. He and Jara may have been looking for the same individual.
Been talking back and forth. Vector.
That should take less than a minute. I hope Caius will be able to use what's on this thumb drive.
The other stuff.
I think that's everything. Now it's Caius's turn.
Scared me.
Hello, Mr. Missouri.
Mr. Leto asked me to wait until you were done. He also told me you'd have something for me.
Here it is. Give it to him, and him alone.
And don't ask any questions. I get it. Are you done here?
You may proceed.
Thanks.
I hope Caius knows what he's doing. Hazel is probably ready to see me now. I won't make her wait.
Alrighty. Back to the elevator. Probably could have went and talked to Wild, but necessary. Hazel will probably be mad if I don't come.
The prince is ready to see you now.
Great.
Caleb,
My prince,
we were expecting you.
how may I be of service to you this time?
One thing at a time. The situation has changed. The money is gone. The accounts have been emptied.
What? That's impossible.
Only Jason Moore could have transferred the money. The situation is dire.
Moore would never have done it on his own. He would never have dared.
I agree. It's much too bold a move for him, and that's what concerns me the most. Someone used him to attack us. Someone who was extremely well prepared.
It might be one of our own.
That's what I think. It's the most plausible explanation.
If there's a traitor among us, I'll have their head.
One thing at a time. I'll take care of the traitor, personally. Failure is a luxury we will soon be unable to afford. If you have nothing more to say, we can move on to the reason I sent for you.
What did you think about Richard Dunham's file?
Money that should be going to me seems to go missing whenever he touches it. Richard is far too important to me. I can't afford to upset him now. But if his research doesn't pay off soon, I won't hesitate to show him my disappointment.
Did you read Jara Drory's file?
I wish I'd never seen it.
There's too much I despise in it.
She never mentioned she was monitoring the Primogen's finances. Or this Catapotis. What on earth is it?
I've got no idea.
It doesn't add up. It seemed important to her.
But she's not here to shed any light on it. I'm listening.
I've asked for your presence here because I have a new mission for you. Delson was able to track down the men who attacked us.
It wasn't easy, but it was impossible for them to disappear without leaving a trace after what they did yesterday.
Where are they hiding?
Long Island.
Yes, of course. An abandoned facility just off the coast. An old fort. It's the ideal place for a secret base.
And certainly much more. Who knows what they're up to out there?
How is it we didn't notice a thing?
They have abundant resources, and we're short on eyes.
It doesn't matter. We'll find the people responsible for the situation later. Our most pressing issue is preventing them from striking us again.
How?
You're going to go there and kill their leader.
As I've said before, you can count on me.
Good. That's what I was hoping you'd say. When the time comes, I won't forget to reward those who've been loyal to me.
I won't let you down. What's the plan?
They evacuated the bodies from the site of the party, which is how we were able to pick up their trail.
There's a small, nondescript warehouse at Jeffrey's Point. As far as we can tell, their transfers from Boston to Long Island are made by boat. To avoid drawing attention to themselves, they've chosen to employ only small craft. There are bodies packed in the warehouse waiting to be shipped over. Do you get the picture?
You want me to disguise myself as a body to be evacuated?
Exactly. All you have to do is stop simulating your vital functions for a few hours.
It's risky.
It's risky, but it's now or never. We might never get another opportunity. We have to try.
The last transfer is probably going to take place tonight. After that, there's no way of knowing when we'll get another chance.
I need to know the details.
Let us worry about getting you into the warehouse.
Thanks,
We've
no
made
details,
all
I
the
guess. They're
preparations. You won't have to worry about a thing until you get to Long Island.
And after that?
Once you're on the island, you'll be in uncharted territory. You'll be on your own.
Who is my target?
Walter Stanford.
He's the head of the Boston Task Force. He's part of what they call the Society of Leopold.
Someone else will take his place.
No need for you to worry about that for the time being. Your mission is to eliminate Stanford, and that's all.
What do we know about this Stanford?
Not much. They're very careful. He was sent from the Vatican, and he brought other fanatics with him. If he's here, it means that Rome has faith in him, and that can't be good for us.
He's got to be taken out.
What's the Vatican getting out of all this?
Your guess is as good as mine. But it seems that the kind are trying to get a better understanding of us in order to hunt us more effectively. These priests have been our enemies for ages. They have knowledge.
Putting an end to them is crucial. We must keep our enemies from unifying their strength.
I don't wish to be the bearer of ill tidings, but what if I fail? Do you have a backup plan?
Caleb, you won't fail.
I appreciate
You're
your
our only
confidence.
hope.
I don't
We
have any
place
confidence
all
for
our
this.
trust in you to complete this essential mission.
There's no room for error, Bazori.
Aren't you worried someone will tip off the SI? There's still a traitor among us.
The traitors, my department. You need to strike quickly, and don't let anyone know of your plans. We can't take the slightest risk.
All right. I've heard enough.
Very well. Then you should get going. We've already lost enough time.
Very well, my prince.
Like his...
I'm guessing you tipped Bazori off to the traitor?
Yes.
Any news?
Nothing since Richard's report. My city is in danger. Everything I've built, all the dreams I've invested. That Judas is a threat to everything.
Not for long. You'll bounce back.
Yes. I can't stop thinking about the Chantry. I can't believe those cowards abandoned us.
Be honest, I'm kind
I screwed up. I know.
What's done is done. But you're not the only one to blame for it. Osborne also shares the blame. And I'll make him pay for it, sooner or later.
Are you gonna make me pay for it too?
That all depends on you. Speaking of which, I have a new favor to ask of you.
What a surprise.
About what I told you earlier concerning Delson and Long Island. I've got a plan.
Oh, I know that look. Hazel.
This is the best moment to strike.
That sounds like the definition of rushing into things.
Yes, but we have no choice. Delson?
We need to blind them from the
of...
inside.
They're just having like all three
They know too much
same
about
place,
it.
but
We
with
have to
different
change that.
plans.
For that, we need someone to hit them with a surprise attack from within their compound.
I wish that person luck.
It's you.
That's way out of my league.
Hazel's not asking for your opinion. You're in no position to negotiate, not after the Hartford fiasco. You should be grateful you're getting a second chance to prove your worth.
It's your chance to prove to the court once and for all that you deserve a place on the council, MM.
After this, you'll be untouchable.
I sure hope so. All right. How do I get on this island? By boat?
I doubt it. Coastline's under surveillance.
So I swim across. All right. What then?
Kaya's wrote a program that can help us. If you can upload it into their system, it'll corrupt all the data they've got in their database. Their systems, the archives, it'll all be lost.
Allowing us to cover our tracks.
It's our best shot at making it through this. You'll just have to insert it into a computer that's on their network. That's absolutely essential. Any questions?
Your plan sounds pretty old school. There's no way to do that remotely?
We've tried, but Leto's agents weren't able to breach their security. Their network's too highly protected. That's why we need you.
I see. Am I allowed to take a partner? I'd feel a lot better about this if I had someone covering my back.
I understand, but that's not possible. We're already taking a risk by sending a person in to infiltrate their hideout.
Got it. So, let me get this straight. You want me to infiltrate the enemy base alone? The same enemies who just slaughtered half the camp.
Quit whining. You can have help.
Oh, really?
Your task will not be easy. You'll need a diversion while you sabotage their system. A raid near their base, for example.
That could work. Who will you send?
I refuse to sacrifice any more of our people. So we might as well send in the riffraff. The Anarchs could do the job.
Come again?
You heard me. I want you to go see them and convince them to go with you to Long Island.
You're trying to thin their herd.
I'm balancing the scales, that's all.
They can't stand us. They'll never agree to fight for us. Let alone on their own without us.
They don't have to know they'll be alone. Lead them to believe our forces will join up with them.
We've already seen how
The
bad I am
SI
at that.
is a threat to the entire city. They're just as concerned as we are.
Send someone else to negotiate. A real emissary.
No one else knows the Anarchs as well as you do. They go to your clubs, don't they? They know who you are. They know they can trust you.
I barely know them. I see a couple of them once in a while, but that's it. We're not exactly friends.
You're still in the best position to negotiate with them.
Yeah. Right then. Let's say I agree.
You don't have a choice, but I'll humor you.
How am I supposed to go about it? I can't just go chasing down every Anarch I know to ask for their help.
There's only one Anarch that counts. Their Baron.
Randall Thane?
That's right. He's in charge of the various Anarch gangs in the region. I don't know where he is right now. You'll need to use your network.
I've got an idea of who I can ask. What can I use as leverage if they try to negotiate?
Money, favors. Offer them whatever seems useful.
All right.
One more thing. Don't tell anyone about your task, not even your sire. I don't want the council poking their noses into this. That will be all. I'm counting on you, MM. Be careful, and good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
There you are. I'm sorry I wasn't here to meet you when you got back. I was busy.
Sorry, babe, you're a little late. Hazel's sending me back out there. I can't hang around.
Babe.
Volume control sometimes with this game.
You haven't spoken to me like that since our breakup. I'm just a little surprised.
What are you talking about? We never
broke up. It's been 30 years, Amem.
What? I don't remember.
Come on. I get the feeling we need to clear up a few things.
Thought they were still together.
Yeah.
Of what they did to her memories.
Come on, tell me what's going on.
The Warlocks. I knew their library would leave a mark. They fucked with my head.
So, if I understand right, you have no memory of our breakup.
None whatsoever. I really thought that I mean, you know.
There's a reason the Warlocks have a bad reputation.
And you said it's been 30 years?
More or less.
That seems like forever. And then again, the blink of an eye for us.
Believe me, it's been a long 30 years.
When I was there with the Tremere, I saw things, glimpses of the past. It was like I was reliving certain episodes of my past. I guess that's what Osborne meant when he told me about the memories.
What exactly did you see?
I saw my attack with the Knights. I need to know. What happened after that? Did they pay for what they did to me?
It's a long story, Mem. And it's not really a happy one.
That's all the more reason. I want to know what happened. It's my memory, not some game.
Exactly. I don't want to see you suffer again. I won't allow it.
But it's not your choice. It's not you we're talking about. It's me. I can't just sit here not knowing.
I won't tell you a thing.
Hilda. Please.
I said no. There's no point in insisting.
Fine. Whatever you want. That's all.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I can't imagine how upsetting it must have been.
Yeah.
More upsetting you didn't tell her anything.
Thank you for sharing that with me.
I'm sorry. I've got to go. I need to take some time to process all of this. The prince is sending me out on another task. I can't screw up.
What kind of task?
I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Hazel made that exceedingly clear. If she thinks things are better like that, I believe her.
For God's sake, Amem, I'm your sire. You should trust me, not that snake in the grass.
Personally, I've never had anything bad to say about Hazel.
Unlike me. Is that it? You'd be singing a different tune if you knew what I know.
If I knew what?
Nothing. You wouldn't believe me anyways.
You don't know that.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. I'm sorry. You're right. You're my sire. I should believe you. And I do. We good? Would you tell me what you know? Please.
Seriously, you don't think you're laying it on a little too thick?
Not at all.
You can be such a pain sometimes. Hazel's a smart woman. She knows what she needs to do to get what she wants. And she wants you.
That's going too far.
You think it's an honor, but you should really be worried. Hazel never does anything she's not sure she'll benefit from, which means she's got ways to make you bend to
Oh,
her
the
will.
sound balancing
She's
they've done
careful
for this
to
part
hide
of the
her
game is
secrets
so
from you,
bad.
safe behind
Half the
her
words you
herald.
can't hear them even say.
Tonight could be your last chance to discover them. Very well, let's move on. You're right. You should go get some rest, and do think over what we've discussed. Promise me you'll be careful.
I'll try.
Do you think we have time to just
I'd better hurry.
make myself clear? You're a good kid, Lazarus. I need a drink.
Now! Shake a leg!
Elevator, hurry. Elevator, hurry.
A direct route to the prince's apartment.
No.
April plays
No.
the guard dog.
But I should download the original Vampire Masquerade and see if my computer can play it because that's way better.
I hope it's worth it. I didn't know Hazel was into music.
She circled certain ones. Hold on, I'm not stupid. Only part of the time do I act like I am. Notes. You can make your own character. You can make your own. One of those games where you can make your own character. So, probably. I haven't played it in such a long time. I did play it. But I never actually finished it. I mean, as cute as those graphics let you.
There are faint marks on the wall.
I see there is books.
I get the feeling something's missing.
Cute as those graphics let you.
I've always found swans very moving. They're beautiful, but full of melancholy. It's a nice symbol.
There's it, Linda.
I understand better now why Dijon never mentioned his sire. Hazel's always one step ahead.
Yes. That.
Hazel had another child before Miley? Shit. I had no idea. Seeing as how it ended, I'm not really surprised.
A haunted house in it, as far as I got. But I've never tested if it works.
I wonder if...
No, stay open.
That noise. Something moved. That explains why Hazel's holding off on Fang's embrace. Underwood. What a creep.
Because those are still more fun and I don't know if it can work on my computer? listen, Dead Space doesn't work on my computer. So I highly doubt Vampire Masquerade is gonna work for streaming. I could probably play it. I just probably can't stream it.
Bazori is a loyal dog, and Hazel's got him on a short leash. So Hazel has her eye on my clubs. Ugh, politics. Always politics. What's her game? Is this how she thanks her allies? Hazel said there was an accident, but it was actually an execution. If Leisha were to find out...
Oh. The girl is dead. Which, I mean, to be fair, children vampires are not allowed to exist. That's a rule that's been in force for a while. So... they killed her just so she could have more memories? That seems weird. I thought it was more like fix. Number one, close it. That, no, okay. Well, she's gonna know we were here. Should put things back.
I should go. It's gonna be a long night. First, the Anarchs. But I have to find them first.
Guy.
Halsey?
Yes, Mom. I'm here.
How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions? Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it.
I grabbed more. Ew.
Only Richard would still use that.
Doesn't seem like anything new.
Hey, Pumpkin. What are you looking at?
The picture is scary.
Come now. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're not going to be afraid of a couple paintings now, are you?
No, but...
Yes, I know. It's Richard. He was angry, but he wasn't angry with you. You know...
I don't think he is. He doesn't like me following you around.
Yes, but it's because he worries you'll get hurt. Pumpkin, there are much more serious things going on right now.
Those people who put us into boxes. And who hurt you.
Yes, them. But don't be scared. Mommy's here.
I know.
I won't let anyone hurt you. Ever.
There you are. But what on earth is that mark?
I ran into an experienced inquisitor. I was caught off guard.
Not a dangerous mission, was it? You brought back a souvenir.
I'm still in one piece. That's all that matters. Where have you been? I've been looking for you since I got back, but...
The prince hasn't given me a moment's rest since I returned.
I won't hide the fact that I was happy that you were the one to... well...
That I informed them about the Second Inquisition. Yes, I can imagine.
Everyone's petrified. I can sense it.
Hazel lost it when she found out. I had a hard time convincing her I was telling the truth.
I admit that even I...
She's going to ask for your help. I'm sure of it. She didn't follow your treatment protocol. Usually, I give you your treatment when you awaken. You're not stable, Leisha.
Enough with that already.
You failed miserably with the mission the prince gave you. That's proof of it.
What do you mean?
You didn't have a firm grasp of the risks.
How could I have guessed that...
And to top it off, you didn't bring anyone back to the prince. You'll become more and more overwhelmed.
I mean, that
by
was
your
not bad.
visions and your hallucinations.
All I was supposed
because
to
she's
go in there.
afraid. Hazel has become dependent on you.
What, with the SI on our doorstep? I don't
find it surprising to be afraid. What, with everything they've learned about us? And what they just did?
Our prince fears losing her throne more than her head, believe me. She needs your premonitions to help her anticipate the future, to try to influence the course of events.
She would like to, you mean?
What do you mean by that?
They're strange images.
You mean to say they're symbolic?
That's it, symbolic, I guess. But it's hard to say what they could mean.
That's why I don't think it's a good idea to encourage Hazel to think she can rely on your visions to serve her own ambitions. Here's a dose of your treatment. Take it immediately.
This will rid me of my premonitions. Is that it?
I don't have time to break this to you gently. I have to go straight to the point.
What are you talking about?
Leisha, Halsey isn't real.
What?
It's not true, is it?
You're the only one who sees her.
No.
Our family has a gift for seeing things.
No, Halsey is my daughter.
In your mind.
Hi, you. Good morning. You little ninja, come here. Oh. That's good. Sit down, I'll get you one, okay? You gotta get your glasses on. You can see! Oh, you can get pets before you go in there. Put your tablet, whichever one you want. Hungry? I'll get those for you. Alright.
It's always difficult to pull you away from her. That's why I try to treat you as soon as you awaken to keep Halsey from reappearing.
He's lying, Mom! He hates me!
You're either lying or you're wrong. I don't know which, but it's not true.
Leisha,
But Hazel sees her.
when your hallucinations increase, your premonitions do too. They become more specific and more reliable. And that's what the prince wants. But you grow increasingly catatonic. Halsey starts to take over.
No! I don't want you to leave me!
Enough! Shut up, both of you!
It's just you and me, Leisha.
Oh, no.
He's a liar! It's not true!
I regret having to inflict this terrible shock on you, each and every time.
Every time?
Leisha, the prince wants to see you. Immediately.
Yes, of course. Just a minute.
I'm not supposed to be here. I should have left for the Red Salon already.
Why? No, you can't just leave like that. I have too many questions.
Hazel doesn't like to wait.
We'll have time. Go now. Obey the prince, Leisha. Stay where it's safe, and above all, drink.
There. I'm coming.
Shut the fuck up.
Leisha, I wanted to thank both of you
The
for...
prince sees me. See, Mom? Richard's a liar.
Are you all right, Leisha? You seem...
Quit pretending.
Come now, Leisha. What's wrong?
You've been pretending to see Halsey since the very beginning. Why did you lie to me?
Lie to you? I didn't lie to you. Halsey is part of you, and I accept you just the way you are. That's all.
No, what? Why not? Alright. Fun, Jumpy. I'll probably be stopping it soon
I
because
told
Bert
you,
should be
Leisha,
home soon.
you're the only person I can trust.
Kind of a short one
And
today.
you're right to do the same. We need to support one another, now more than ever.
I think we'll have short ones and then Friday
I
we'll have
sent
a
for
long
you
one.
because we need you. I need you to tell me what you see for my future. I mean, the Boston Camaria's future.
It's not as simple as that. I don't choose what will
Later.
happen.
Mom!
Later's
Mom,
gators.
listen to me.
Yes, sweetie. What is it?
There's no point. The swan will lose its head in 2 days. I just saw it. We know, Mom.
What's going on? Leisha, is Halsey
So
speaking
Halsey
to
is
you?
the visions, the actual
What is she
visions.
saying?
Halsey sees a swan. It'll lose its head in 2 days. But that could mean a lot of things.
It's not very clear, you mean?
Nothing's ever certain, and...
Of course. There's got to be a way to shuffle things. There must. Not after everything I've done. I won't believe it.
Hazel,
Please leave. I need to think.
As you wish.
Damn it. I don't know who to believe anymore. Richard or Hazel.
Please, Mom. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Kind of obnoxious.
You don't exist. You're just in my head.
Please don't leave me. Let me stay with you, Mom.
No, Richard is right. I need to get better.
So she could still see the visions.
Damn it. That hallway again. And my memory loss. Halsey. Oh, shit.
I have to find Richard at the Red Salon. He's gonna have to explain this.
That's a... I like doing his first.
Put him in there. Gently. We'll deal with him tomorrow.
Body.
Delson wasn't wrong. Now, how to find Stanford. This is what happens to mortals who step out of line.
So.
There's something flashing under their skin. That's not very discreet. That's not very discreet.
Can't even leave? That seems... Can't even leave without the implant?
That's not very discreet. That's not very discreet. This is what happens to mortals who step out of line. This implant could be useful.
Excuse me. obvious. Let's see.
I've never seen a machine like that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a perfect fit. Let's see how it works. There. I've got an implant, but it's blinking.
What, baby? Oh, well, you can come throw it away too. Big girl.
This is what happens to mortals who
Trying to
step
like
on the line.
closely examine things. Took his out.
That's not very discreet. That's not very discreet. That's not very discreet. That's not very discreet.
Get it.
That's not very discreet.
Anyone that's not.
Clearance implant required.
That doesn't work on corpses. I can fix that.
Oh. How to do that.
They don't know everything about us yet.
Abandoned hospital.
A closet. Disappointing. They haven't been used for years. A vaccination campaign from 1988. There must have been more traffic here back then. They don't appear to use this area. They don't appear to
I'm
use
trying to look at
this
the thing in
area.
front of me, not that. This.
How strange.
Higher clearance required.
Restricted access. Interesting.
Higher clearance required.
Restricted access. Interesting.
Hey! Who are you? You shouldn't be on this floor. Identify yourself immediately, or I'm calling security.
It's entirely normal for me to be here. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stressed out. Usually the men in suits stay downstairs. But you seem different. In a good way. Not like those Vatican guys, but I shouldn't say anything.
Welcome home. Jelly, Daddy's home. How was work?
You seem nervous. Is everything all right?
Cards with you this morning.
Not really. Ever since those nut jobs took over, they've been acting like they run the place.
Listen.
Without a red implant, you can't do anything around here anymore. Okay. And I don't think your colleagues appreciate being kept in the dark.
Having a good day?
Before they came here and changed everything, it was actually pretty simple.
Just woke up a little.
Me too.
What do you mean?
Now there are tons more clearance levels. They're really proud of that downstairs. But the truth is, there are tons of errors all the time, and everyone has to update their implants constantly.
Is that why mine doesn't work on the closet?
Is that the first time it's happened to you? Unbelievable!
What do I need to do?
Just like everyone else, we're following procedure.
I really don't have time for this. I have an important meeting to get to. You know how it is. These Vatican types don't like to be kept waiting.
Yeah, I get it. I've got a bunch of green implants in the safe in my office. The code is 423. You can take one, but you have to remember to bring it back.
Can you remind me how it works?
Go to any implant machine. It's really easy. There are instructions if you need them.
Thank you.
Of course.
Or getting my stuff back, so that's.
Here are the implants. No red implants. They're reserved for the Society of St. Leopold. Blue implants. I have one already.
I've got work to do.
There's no more room in the morgue.
Eliminates hunger. Apple could have.
Great. I changed my clearance level.
Hadn't convinced her out of someone's hand.
Good. Let's see where this takes me. This base is bigger than I thought. It's not going to be that easy to find Stanford. move! Easy there, soldier. I've got to...
On your knees! Hands behind your head!
Lower your weapon and let me through.
On your knees, I said! Now!
He resisted. How?
When Stanford learns that his colleague was held up, he'll want to know who was responsible for it. There will be consequences to pay.
Stanford! Scan your implant.
Are we all right?
Yeah. Next time, let me know.
That was close. I'll have to be careful. It's much larger than I thought.
Damn! Unbelievable. Fucking implants.
Yeah, it's me again. I can't get into anything.
Okay, go to the database.
I'm telling you, the database is locked. If I keep it up, I'll block the entire system.
Phone, we need to collaborate. Sorry, I don't see what else I can do to help you. I'd ask Stanford himself, but he's not on this floor. Have you tried the archives? The archives? You think so? Maybe. I'll take a look. Well, if I could open the door.
Action.
Oh. Is that it?
That.
This appears to be from the last century.
It'll open in a minute. I hope.
Different laboratory wings. Three members of the Society of St. Leopold are in charge on this floor. Favarone, Manna, and Gallagher.
I don't understand. I like working at night. It's quieter.
That's the problem with security doors from the Stone Age.
A blast door. This base must have been used during the Cold War.
I would like it.
Move along.
I'm trying, but the door's not open.
What?
A blast door. This base must have been used during the Cold War.
It'll open in a minute. I hope.
This appears to be from the last century.
Oh. Is that it?
Man.
I don't understand.
Latest. You have the one to go for? It's in front of me.
That's the problem with security doors from the Stone Age.
That should work.
I'll call it here and then I'll try to.
Oh.
Bye, guys.
Is that it?
Take care.